Today we're taking a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers vs Toronto Raptors match, which is happening on Saturday, April 10, 2021 at 7:30 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Cleveland Cavaliers vs Toronto Raptors predictions comes ahead of the clash between the two sides in the NBA on 11th of April, Sunday. Let us look at the match preview, including odds and H2H, as we try to provide the best betting tips for this tie. The Cavs are on a heater right now, or at least what constitutes a heater for a 19-win team. They won the final two games of a three-game trip, both by 20 points or more. The wins came over San Antonio and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Of course, there were also the 5 losses in a row before those two games, but that just seems par for the course in this up and down season for so many teams in the NBA. The Cleveland Cavaliers are no longer claiming anything this season. The team does not want to win and wants to get a higher draft pick. Its overall result is 19-32, and Cavs are 12th in the East. Dylan Windler, Jarrett Allen, and Larry Nance Jr. will not play in the next game. The Cleveland Cavaliers need a win after losing 6 of their last 9 games. The Cleveland Cavaliers are averaging 103.6 points on 45.1% shooting and allowing 110.8 points on 47.7% shooting. Colin Sexton is averaging 24 points and 2.9 rebounds, while Darius Garland is averaging 16.8 points and 5.8 assists. Jarrett Allen is the third double-digit scorer, and Sadie Osman is grabbing 3.3 rebounds. The Cleveland Cavaliers are shooting 33.5% from beyond the arc and 73.3% from the free throw line. The Cleveland Cavaliers are allowing 38.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.9 rebounds per game. Sexton and Fred VanVleet, who won't play in this game because of a hip injury, got into verbally the past 2 times these two teams played, and, assuming Lowry plays, don't be surprised if a wily vet Lowry doesn't have something for the talented, but still very young, Sexton. It's definitely worth watching. Beyond that scenario, Sexton is also the engine that makes the Cavs go. If Kevin Love gets 10 rebounds, he will reach 8,000 for his career and become just the 5th NBA player to tally 13,000 points, 8,000 rebounds and 1,000 three-pointers. Sexton had 36 points against Toronto the last time these two met. Center Jarrett Allen and forward Larry Nance missed the Cavs' last game might be asking a lot, but a Khem Birch signing and a spot on the roster for tonight's game would be timely. Even without a practice under his belt, Birch could come in handy defensively against the Cavs, who are number 5 in the league in points in the paint. The Toronto Raptors have been in a major slump as they've lost 15 of their past 18 games, and they will be hoping to snap a 2-game skid after getting stopped by the Bulls in a 122-113 home loss on Thursday. Chris Boucher led the team with a career-high 38 points with 19 rebounds on 14 of 24 shooting. Pascal Siakam added 27 points with 8 rebounds and 3 blocks, while OG Anunoby chipped in with 13 points, but no other player finished in double figures in scoring. As a team, the Raptors shot just 43% from the field and 11 of 34 from the three-point line as they struggled to get going and quickly found themselves trailing by 13 points at halftime, before the Bulls poured in another 33 points in the third quarter to push the margin out to 22 points. The injuries were once again too much to overcome as the Raptors' second unit combined to score just 20 points compared to the Bulls' 47 bench points. The Toronto Raptors are performing unexpectedly disgustingly this season. Last year, the team confidently advanced to the second round of the playoffs, and now it runs the risk of not getting into the postseason at all. Toronto's overall result is 20-32, and it's only 11th in the East. Kyle Lowry, DeAndre Bembry, Paul Watson, and Rodney Hood will not play in the next game. Fred VanVleet and Freddie Gillespie are questionable. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. This season the teams had one H2H game. They played it on March 22, 2021. In that game, the Cleveland Cavaliers won with a score of 116-105. The Raptors are 0-7 ATS in their last 7 road games, 1-9 ATS in their last 10 games against a team with a losing record, and 1-7 ATS in their last 8 games overall. The Cavaliers are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record, and 7-3 ATS in their last 10 home games against a team with a losing road record. Head-to-head, the over is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings overall. The Raptors are 3-13 ATS in the last 16 meetings in Cleveland, and the Raptors are 5-13-1 ATS in the last 19 meetings overall. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been in a funk of their own as they've lost 6 of their past 8 games, but they will be aiming for a third straight win after routing the slumping Thunder in a 129-102 road win on Thursday. Colin Sexton led the team with 27 points on 9 of 17 shooting. Taurean Prince added 22 points and 6 assists off the bench. Darius Garland added 21 points with 5 assists, while Kevin Love chipped in with 18 points, 11 rebounds and 2 assists. As a team, the Cavaliers shot 51% from the field and 13 of 37 from the three-point line as they came out firing with 65 points in the first half to take the narrow lead. But it was their defense that was the difference as they held the Thunder to just 41 points in the second half to win easily. The Toronto Raptors are the better team here, but they've had a lot of horrible losses this season, including losing to the Cavs last month. I'm not trying to lay chalk with either of these teams, so the Cavs in the free bucket is the only option I'd consider if betting this game. My betting advice for that game is to pick Cleveland Cavaliers +3. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.